Good Friday, everybody. Capt Marty Brill here. It's not the Good Friday, but it is a good Friday to kick off the weekend fishing. I'll be right back to do just that.
When it comes to general maintenance or major modifications on your diesel vehicle, look no further than Wanchese Off-Road Diesel Performance in Kill Devil Hills. Master mechanic Ryan Walker developed the plan for having his own auto shop over 20 years ago, and today he owns the premium diesel performance powerhouse of the Outer Banks. To have him and his crew take a look under your hood, give him a call today at 252-715-0025 or find him on social media. Wanchese Off-Road Diesel Performance, the diesel performance powerhouse of the Outer Banks.
Red Drum Tackle in Buxton is the oldest complete tackle shop at Cape Hatteras. And being the closest tackle shop to Cape Point, Red Drum Tackle has been welcoming fishermen to Hatteras Island with a wide selection of bait and tackle, skilled custom rod builds, rod and reel repair, expert knowledge and information since 1974. Red Drum Tackle knows how, when, and where to fish. To acquire this fishing brain power, visit them online at reddrumtackle.com. Red Drum Tackle, the oldest complete tackle shop at Cape Hatteras and the closest to Cape Point in Buxton.
Okay, let's get down to business. Offshore fishing breezed up here towards the end of the week a little bit, and that kind of shut down things offshore, but we've been having some great tuna fishing. The bluefins are still out there. I would have to say one of the best bluefin seasons we've had in a long time. Lengthy, consistent, big fish. Some of the giant bluefin are still out there. That season is closed, but under 73 inches, you can keep one. That's about a 200 pounder. You can keep, I think, one of those a day on a charter boat or on a recreational boat. But they're rounding out some catches with some early yellowfin tuna, not boatloads of them, but 7 or 8 on the dock. Fresh yellowfin. Can you imagine how good that would be on the grill this evening? So if you want to go out and catch a once-in-a-lifetime big tuna, maybe a few yellowfin tunas, you can do that out of Hatteras or Oregon Inlet. Both places, that's a big, wide place to fish. And actually, for all of the bluefin season, they've been ranging from down around Wrightsville Beach all the way up to Rudy Inlet. So it's fantastic. The weather for the weekend, as I mentioned, they got blown out a little bit this week, but today we're looking at east winds 10 to 15, and then they're going to ease around to south-southeast at 10 to 15, and you know what that means. South-southeast wind around here is rain. We got some rain coming in, but the fish are already wet, so you don't have to worry about that. And then the wind, it looks like it's going to come around out of the southwest, which is a great wind on Sunday. So that's all pretty good for the offshore forecast as far as them getting out there. Back in the Sound, we have two things going on. The speckled trout bite is good, but you got to be flexible and be willing to move and try some spots. A friend of mine had a tailgate covered in speckled trout the other day. Really, him and a couple other guys had great fishing, but they went right back to the same place the very next day and didn't even have a bite. So you got to be willing to try other spots. These fish are moving around, and you got to, when you find a color that works good in your lure selection, if you don't get a bite on it, change it. The fish are very picky right now as far as the colors and the things that they want. So remember that. Also, back at Hatteras, a good showing of some puppy drum down that way. You know, I had some of those for dinner last night. Really good, fried up, filleted, skinned, just really delicious in the slot size puppy drum. So you got that going on back at Hatteras. And then finally, you have the inland and freshwater forecast. That's a weekend fishery, so gonna be a little rain, but you can deal with that. Sit on your canal bank, get you a nice old canvas chair, and some light tackle, and give your favorite crappie hole, or maybe you would like to look a little bit for some of these bass that are starting to show up. We also have some yellow perch, some catfish, things like that. Everything, all the fishing fronts are starting to get active right now. So keep all that in mind. Before I let you go, do not forget, if you want to do something really, really fun, tomorrow, March the 2nd, the Great Bridge Fishermen's Association is having their annual fishing flea market. That's a big deal. That's up in Virginia Beach at the Virginia Beach Field House. Again, tomorrow from 8 to 2:30, Saturday, March the 2nd. And you can find out all you want to know about that by just Googling Great Bridge Fishermen's Association. And you can do that on Facebook. They also have a website. They'll give you the cost, the time. What it is, it's just a big flea market in a larger facility. They keep growing and growing and growing, but there's new tackle, there's used tackle. Most of your tackle shops are represented. It's a great way pay to spend a late winter day, in Virginia Beach. So keep that in mind. Tomorrow, Saturday, 8 to 2:30. And that should get you going for the weekend. Remember, you're not going to catch them in the motel room, so go wet a line. That's my report for you.
Electricity, something I don't mix well with at all, and that's why I only trust the folks at ELS OBX. ELS OBX offers a variety of services from custom electrical installations to lighting design. ELS OBX has the experience and know-how to complete any job. They're committed to providing the highest quality lighting and electrical installations or service at affordable prices. Visit them online at elsobx.com to get a brighter idea of how shockingly awesome they are. See what I did there? ELS OBX, electrical and lighting solutions you can count on.